What's so good about living on Long Island? What's bad about it? Let's find out. What's up? It's NYC Real Estate P, and I'm your real estate agent for New York City and Long Island. And in today's video, we're going to go over the pros and cons of living on Long Island. All right, and as always, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, because there's new content out every week for you to help make a decision regarding real estate in New York City and Long Island. Let's get to the video. First set of pros and cons we'll go over is the weather. I'll give you a pro first: fall and spring. The fall and spring seasons here in Long Island are absolutely amazing every year. The weather is beautiful, it's warm, it's not too hot from the humidity we get in the summer, and it's not too cold to where you don't want to be by the water. Some of the best places to visit is Long Beach, New York. Go on the beach, surfing, swimming, walk along the boardwalk. Absolutely amazing restaurants in Long Beach to sit outside and just enjoy the weather. You also want to visit the Nautical Mile, which is in Freeport. All right, Nautical Mile has a bunch of amazing and fun restaurants, great places to get food, drinks, and enjoy time with your friends and family. Now, you cannot forget about the Hamptons, because the Hamptons too are also very beautiful in the spring and fall season as well. So moving on to the cons, we of course have, like I said, humidity. In the summer, it's very hot. At least it feels very hot, because it does get pretty humid out here. Now, obviously, the closer you are to the city, which is Nassau County, the more you'll feel from a lot of the pollution that is going on or coming from the city. However, it's hot in New York, especially in the city, especially in Long Island. And it's really just due to the humidity. We don't get extreme hot weathers like down south does. Another con about the weather, well, it's the snow. And it's not so much the snow, as I understand, it snows everywhere. The problem is, if you've never been to New York and you never had your car parked on the street, and Mr. Plow Truck comes by and piles snow on top of your car, basically, you then wake up in the morning and come out and realize you have to shovel out the snow that fell last night, plus the snow that Mr. Plow Truck on top or in front or around my car. So that's horrible, right? Trust me, it's horrible. I can't even talk about it right now. But of course, Long Island has beautiful homes, nice sized lots. You will have driveways, you will have garages. However, like anywhere else in the country, you will have to shovel your driveway, or even your sidewalks and stuff like that. So that's not really a con, because that happens everywhere. But trust me, parking on the street when it snows sucks. However, in Long Island, you don't really have to worry about that as much as you would in the city. So another con for the weather is flooding. A lot of neighborhoods throughout Long Island are in a flood zone, because Long Island is a very high risk area for flood, especially the southernmost parts of Long Island, where they receive a direct hit from storms that do come up the coast. Now, you just have to expect to pay flood insurance on most homes that you end up looking at or purchasing within Long Island. All right, so the second set of pros and cons is going to be on location. What's a pro? Well, Long Island's pretty isolated, all right? We're off to the side. We're doing our own thing. We are surrounded by the water. We have a bunch of great places to go swimming, boating, fishing, surfing. It's a lovely, lovely area to be in. All right. Now, what's bad about being isolated? Well, we're pretty far when it comes to traveling, okay? Now, yes, the city is not far at all. About 30 minutes, maybe hour and a half to 2 hours if you're coming from like the Hamptons, which is all the way out east. But, just remember, from Nassau County to the Hamptons, it's about an hour and a half drive. And the Hamptons are, again, a wonderful place to hang out at. Now, if you are deciding to travel to other places, let's say Syracuse, which would typically be a 5-hour drive if you're coming from Nassau County, a little longer than that if you're coming a little further east of Long Island. And if, let's say, you're driving over to Philadelphia, then yeah, that's about a 2.5-hour drive to 3 hours. And of course, those time frames I gave you is not including traffic. So expect to add another 30 to 45 minutes on top of those times, if you do plan to travel to those areas or any other area. So that is a downfall of being isolated. All right, so hopefully you're finding some value in this video right now. If you are, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. There's going to be new content every week helping you decide where and when to move to Long Island or New York City. All right, let's continue to our last set of pros and cons. All right, so the last set of pros and cons is going to be on property taxes. I know what you're thinking. Ew, taxes. Nobody wants to talk about that. That's not a fun subject. But I got something good to say about it. Now, what's the con for property taxes here in Long Island? We have high property taxes. That's true. However, there are great school systems. So, if you're a family looking to move or relocate to Long Island and you have kids and schools are very important, well, you have a bunch of school systems to choose from that are very great, which means you have plenty of neighborhoods to choose from, which means you have plenty of homes to choose from. And that's very important at a time like today where the market is on the seller's market right now, especially for Long Island. Now, what else is great about the property taxes? Well, we have clean neighborhoods, okay? If you ever drive through the city and stuff like that, I love the city, but it's pretty dirty over there. I'm just saying, they don't keep their streets clean the way Long Island does. All right, the neighborhoods are always beautiful, well kept, and maintained all year round. So it's some of the benefits of paying high property taxes. Also, there's STAR program, which Long Island residents can apply for and get about $1,000 on average of a reduction off of their property taxes. Well, who doesn't like that, right? I mean, that's amazing. Now, of course, all New York State homeowners should grieve their taxes yearly. Doesn't mean you will get a reduction when you do grieve them each year. However, you've never seen an assessment increased just because you filed a tax grievance. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about the pros and cons of Long Island. And that pretty much wraps up this video. If you found that this video provided some value, if you liked the video, or if you just like the information that was provided, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm putting out content every week for you. Also, if you have any more questions or any comments, please leave a comment down below. If you want to get in touch with me to even speak privately, my phone number, my email address is in the description below. Please feel free to call, text, email, or send me a DM on social media, okay? I'm NYC Real Estate P, and I'll catch you next time.